Yay. And we're back. Welcome back to Mek Wii Talk.
Where we talk everything but no profanity. You know something? I'm telling you, you have a tech crew at MOL1 TV, man. They're just faithful, they're dedicated, and let me tell you, man, they're dependable.
Absolutely.
There's no other TV station with such, man,
with such dedication.
I'm telling you. So the full crew is on board. You know, they had some, herons and business to take care of, and they're on board. Well, I say heron, business. They're business to take care of.
Don't say heron.
We can't say heron. Heron is for handyman.
Yes.
Yeah, it's not heron. I mean, that's business. And they're full on board now.
Yes.
All right.
Go give you
so
a
the
word.
No, the word of the day. The word of the day is picaro. Or picaro. Picaro just means rogue, vagabond. So it's Picaro. Picaro.
It's a noun.
It's a noun. So be careful when somebody use that word to you, picaro. That means you're a rogue and you're a vagabond. Okay.
Just what's a rogue?
Rogue. From here, rogue is.
We gotta look up rogue now.
When a rogue, you're a thief. You're indisciplined. You're outlaw. A rogue
Somebody
is just outlaw.
to text people that they're rogue.
You're nothing good. You're a rogue. Indisciplined. You're just a rogue. Yeah, and a vagabond. Indisciplined.
Okay.
Actually, yes.
Well, last week we had, before you go into your world news.
Yes.
Last week, Bertie was saying, man, if somebody say you're ugly like a patu, you're really ugly. But I have a picture of this bird. We'll see if the tech room can pull up the picture of this patu. It is a lovely bird. It's not ugly.
That bird is a ugly bird.
No, your son actually said he would love one of these birds.
No, those birds are ugly. And, sometimes when you hear these birds, because they make the sound,
they're owls. They're owls. But
so sometimes back in the country when you see them, they can't see the day.
It's like
so it's as if they're saying, ahoo. So people would say, how you mean ahoo? They're not really see the bird talking. It sounds as if they're saying ahoo. So like
ahoo that.
Yeah, so the bird would say, the people would say, here's who you're talking to, me?
Look how pretty this bird is.
That's a pretty patu. I ain't talking that bird.
That's a patu.
We're talking about the Jamaican patu.
That's a Jamaican patu. I looked it up. It's a Jamaican patu, and you guys think that because of its white belly, they say a lot of Jamaicans have a superstition that it's some kind of evil bird or that it means death. And
No, we're not talking about that patu. Unless they have different species of patu.
Yeah, there's different species of owls, not patu.
Right.
That's a patu bird. Welcome to Bird City.
No.
Study.
The one I'm talking about is ugly.
Because this one's not ugly, right?
No, that's a beautiful bird.
Yes, it's an owl.
So that's a patu?
Yes. In my right tech room, it says it's a patu, right? I did my homework.
No. We're talking about some ugly looking bird with the face flat, with the face broad.
Okay, we're gonna now we have to find.
Why they do that? Show the prettiest patu. This is that pretty.
Here, maybe.
Wait, hold it. I see something. Look. No. All right, check that out now. Bring that up.
That's not
a patu.
No,
you call it a patu.
What is the name of that? The name of
it's patu. That's a patu. That's a ugly looking thing. And then in the night you see the hives and everything. And then you hear it say, who? As if it's saying, who is that?
Right.
They're scary.
That's not that bad either.
No, that's not that bad.
The first one was a real patu.
No, that's a patu too.
That's a patu too. Please find the name of that bird that's currently showing.
No.
That's a different kind of owl. It's not a patu. I just showed you what patu was.
No, but what I'm saying, the different maybe species of.
Yes, but the patu one is the one that was first shown. This, however, is I don't know.
No, it's patu from the patu family.
Okay, babe.
It's just like you have different species of dog. You have mongrel, you have Shih Tzu, you have Jack Daniel, and you have different. And but that man, if somebody tell you look like that thing, man.
You're ugly, real ugly.
And you have ugly one like that. That one looking good. Yeah, you have
They're
to
pretty out. They have those as pets in Jamaica.
Who have those as pets in Jamaica?
There's a picture on that website that I found of some Jamaicans holding out the wings of this ugly looking bird right there.
That one?
That you think is ugly.
Wow.
Yeah.
Alright. Alright, listen, we go into our international international news here. You know something? We're gonna come with Hawaii. If I could pull it up, the detective team pull up Hawaii parrot. They know to put on a party.
Hawaii what?
Parakeet. We're talking about parrot.
Hawaiian parakeet?
Yeah, say Aloha Hawaiian Parrot Association. If they pull that up, you'll see. Hawaii parrot knows how to party. That's the headline. So you think you know the party? Go to Hawaii and see those parakeets. They're getting down.
What are they drinking and having a good old
Man,
time?
they're having a good old time. We check, you know, Hawaii, I don't know, take room, and then we leave from the Hawaii, then we go to London, I think we should go to London in 6 months. You look at these people over London, they just
London again.
They just have fun, man. It look like nothing bothers them over there. They have the most funniest headlines, and those people just have a ball. Anything about that Hawaiian parrot? No? Alright. We go
until we come back.
We go to London. So it's a London firefighters. You know, what London firefighters are saying on this brigade. The public need to have common sense.
Right.
Okay. They've been getting calls so many times for silly stuff.
Oh, like false 911 calls.
Yeah, they're getting calls for silly stuff. They said like over 1,300, like since
1,300?
No, since 2010. They're getting called for silly stuff. For instance, look at this one. They need, and it's getting on the fire brigade and the brigade. The brigade, they say, listen, man, the public, you guys, no, get it together. These are some. For instance, this man, a man they get a call from fire brigade. He said, the headline: London firefighters urges common sense after penis freed from a toaster.
What?
So you could put that up. So it's an emergency. I mean, brigade is asking the public to use common sense after firefighters assisted a man
whose
penis was stuck into a toaster. I mean, I didn't know toaster. What a penis to do in a toaster to begin with. I mean, do they toast like bread and bagels and stuff in a toaster? You're calling, these guys have to be rushing to the simple stuff like this. Most of the calls is for handcuffs. I don't know what they're doing, do their stuff and this.
I think they're high. They're into that S&M type stuff, so probably.
Yeah.
Toaster, though?
Toaster.
Like, really?
And many calls also include, like, man with rings stuck on the private part. I mean, England is a crazy. England, I don't know, man. We need to go to London. They have this ridiculous stuff. They're calling these firefighters that should be assisting and attending to more important.
We're gonna try and get a picture of the toaster.
The toaster is stuck in a toaster. They get kind of fed up. They experiment with rings on the private part. They're getting calls for that. It's right here on the private part, and it's ridiculous.
So they'd rather come out to put out fires.
They want to come and put out fires. And the other thing again, when they're doing that stuff and it's handcuffed and can't get it out, freaking it and stuff.
They're handcuffed too.
Yep.
Wow.
And getting stuck in paper shredder.
Oh wow, that's an emergency. What one of the firefighters?
What your hand doing in paper shredder? I mean, you put the paper, how your hand getting in paper stuck?
That can easily happen. That's an accident.
So it was like, 911, come, my hand stuck in paper shredder, please, 911, emergency.
Oh, that's horrible.
I mean,
okay, that's one thing, but the other thing about the penis and the toaster, like.
Yeah, what is it? How do you reach a toaster?
I don't know. He wanted to warm it up. I don't know.
Maybe it's cold and he's trying to defrost. What he was doing? Maybe he's trying to defrost.
Okay.
He was there. He's trying to defrost it.
They're holding their heads in the studio, so let's just move on.
There's stuff. I mean, residents complain about traffic. traffic blockade looking like a million organs and stuff. That's England though. I love England.
We're looking for the parakeet story about the partying parakeets in England.
Yeah, as you see there, firefighters rescue man's penis from toaster. Then want people to start using common sense.
Yeah.
And the other ridiculous stuff.
It is a waste of time for them to come out for like silly things.
Is there anything about that parakeet, the partying parakeet in Hawaii?
Partying parakeet.
The parrots. I mean, putting on some big party.
Not pirate, babe. Or parrot. The bird?
Parrot, yeah. Parrot.
Parrot.
Yeah, parrot. Yeah. So,
like a parakeet in Hawaii.
Like a
partying parakeet.
Yeah.
Alright.
Okay. We're going over again England.
Okay.
Gillingham, England. So apparently this grandfather, he went to pick up his granddaughter.
Right.
From the elementary school. And he went and guess what? He picked up the wrong child. Because he had a doctor's appointment to pick up his granddaughter to take to the doctor.
How old is he? Does it say how old?
He's in his 70s.
And he's driving.
His daughter is 6 years old. I mean, 70-year-old could drive. They have 90-year-old
no, after
driving.
a certain age, I think you should not be on the road driving.
Yeah, some people are not supposed to.
And 77 is one of them.
No.
I'm going to tell you a story. I'll tell you a story.
No, I mean, you have to evaluate these people.
Right.
Some people, even as they reach 40, they're not supposed to be around the steering wheel. Yeah, you have some people.
They have quicker reflexes than a 77-year-old, though. You cannot.
No, you have to be careful because even at church, I was standing up at church, and she's backing up.
Yeah.
How can you be reversing and looking forward? I feel the car easing and pushing me away. You're laughing, it could have been serious because these elderly people, they're always mistaking the accelerator for the brake.
That's what I said. After a certain age, you shouldn't be driving.
And listen, when they kill you, nothing coming behind it.
Yeah.
There's a hole. So I was at church, I feel like the car easing me away when I look.
Wow.
This particular person was reversing.
You didn't tell me that.
You know, I told you. So when I look. Yeah.
I think I have an idea.
You know who? You know who? He's a friend of the CEO.
Every friend is a friend of the CEO.
He's a friend of the CEO's mother, you know?
Disclaimer, every friend is a friend of the CEO. So when
I started, I just moved out the way quickly.
Wow.
Trying to get the keys away.
Yeah, I get out of the way quickly because it could have been worse. You know?
Yeah, she could
have run me over. Yeah, she could have run me over, but you know.
Trying to kill my one and only husband.
So he went to pick up his granddaughter to take the granddaughter to a doctor's appointment.
The storyline that we're doing.
He said, Gillingham, England, British elementary school said they carried on an investigation. If you look in England, Gillingham, England, with a mishap with the kid
being
the wrong child being picked up from school and taken to the doctor too.
Well, why did the kid go with him?
But the kid was with the man.
What?
Apparently the kid, 6-year-old, come on, you could identify and say, no, this is not my granddaddy.
Exactly. That's why I thought he wanted ice cream.
And because the kid, what happened is, his granddaughter and this child has the same first name and they're the same age.
Oh my God.
And poor grandpa pick up the kid and short-sighted grandfather.
Short-sighted. Exactly. This brings me to my story.
Gave him the wrong, but the school. Listen, the
school going down.
The school.
Somebody's going down.
You're gonna take my child.
Exactly.
This man.
Are you kidding me?
So he took the child, and guess what? When they found this out, is when after he went to the doctor with the child, and the child go home with the prescription, the prescription and stuff. They were like, "What's going on?" So all is right. And he didn't notice it wasn't his it was
unbelievable. And they think because the guy's old, he probably, they don't suspect that he could be a pedophile or anything.
Right.
So they send this kid home. That's dangerous. And they're going down.
There's a thorough investigation going on because apparently
there's no investigation. You gave the child the wrong.
Right. It could have been worse. The situation could have been worse.
Unbelievable.
And according to this elementary school, they said safety is one of the utmost priority.
Right.
That's it, the safety. But apparently, I don't know what happened here. Safety can, safety of all the children is.
So he couldn't see her because his sight. This brings me to the next story. The story that I want to tell you about. My girlfriend, her granddad, you know, the old guy who was at the wedding. He still drives. He's like 80 some odd years old, and he's colorblind. So he tells the grandchild in the car to tell him when the light is green or red.
What?
He tells the grandchild to say, let me know if the light's red or green so I can know when to stop and go. And he's on the road.
He definitely needs to get off the road. Okay,
This 77-year-old guy apparently because he can't see. They go colorblind after a certain age.
So he's going to tell his grandchild, oh, he comes to the stoplight. Tell me when he say green or red.
Yeah. He can't see that if it's red or yellow.
That's the guy there, my friend. He was colorblind. So when he's doing electric, he's colorblind and he has to put wires together. So he would call me.
God.
All right, we are coming up on our next break. We'll stay tuned. We'll be right back.
Oh, we might not be coming back. Right. Are we cutting?
Oh, actually, we done.